Well, hello. Welcome to the Doublemint Cup Series here. We have reached Daytona International Speedway here to conclude our first round of the chase here. 16 drivers entered the chase here with hopes of winning the championship. 4 will be eliminated today here at Daytona here. Megan Evans comes in the race already a winner here. She's in the chase, so she'll be locked in the second round. Ian Dutta qualified on the pole here. Green flag is out here. We're racing at Daytona. A great start for Ian Dutta in the number 32 car. You can already tell that the 24 did not quite get going there. Tim Smith ducks to the bottom immediately on lap number 1 out of 30 here. We still have, this is a really decently long race here. A bit more of a short distance race here. Excuse me for my stuttering a bit there. But you see Warren Keith already ducking to the inside. The Exalta machine looking for second position here on lap number 1. He's not hesitating to going for the race lead. Here you see a race. I'm 3 wide racing here. Annabelle Baldwin in the chase here. She wants to get a good finishing position here, because if she does bad, she may have a chance of getting eliminated here. She's near the borderline in points as of the moment. I think really, like I said, a good run can help secure her chances. Here you see Ben Gerhardt pretty high up in points, really. He can honestly finish bad. I don't know where he is, how far he is ahead of the 12th place car in points. Or 13th, that is. I think he's pretty good so far, so he's basically clinched in as long as he doesn't do too bad. Battle for the race lead here, coming out of turn number 4, Warren Keith. Looking for the race lead here with help from Ben Gerhardt and the rest of the inside line here. Who's going to lead lap number 2 here? The 32 gets that lap there, but here comes Ben Gerhardt looking for the race lead, 3 wide. Already there. In the middle, turn number 1. Out of turn number 2, they go this backstretch. This is where the outside line gets their runs off. The exit speed, very crucial here. This may help them maybe in the closing laps of this race here. But also drivers need to avoid the dreaded big one here at Super Speedway Racing here. It's where lots of cars get taken out here. And that ends the chances of several drivers that look forward to getting victories here at these super speedways. So that's what drivers need to get their game plan on, whether to move on up or stay in the back. Because if you're in that middle zone, you're basically in limbo. You need to get out of there as soon as possible. It's the danger zone. There you can see Mark Cavagnaro going for the race lead here on Ben Gerhardt. There's another couple of chasers making their way up here. Donald Trump in the 33, Logan Brown in the 50, and Richard Johnson, the 47. They are condensing here. Very tight racing here. At this point, they're going to wreck soon. I don't know. I think the field might spread out. Caution's out. Eric Rodriguez upside down already. Keon Eddington destroyed. That is not good for the 31 team. Their chances of the chase are literally done. And it looks like the field is going to settle down here. They'll settle themselves back together here, but Mark Cavagnaro leads here at Daytona, as we'll take a look at the replay to see what happened with the 31 and the 77. So this is coming into turn number 3 here. Rodriguez gets under JT there, and let's see. Oh, wow. Man, Regan Smith did a great job of saving that, but that gets poor Keon Eddington, Kyle Keith, and Zach Buchanan there. They were trying to stay out of trouble there. Regan Smith did a heck of a job saving it. Regan Smith had a close call there. But really, that's unfortunate for the 31 Quicken Loans machine of Keon Eddington. Started off the regular season strong, and it looks like their chase hopes are going to end here today, as we'll take you back to the restart. With our 1 to go signal out here, Doublemint officials have said they can go green this time here, coming to lap number 9. Mark Cavagnaro in the Joe Gibbs Racing number 20 will lead the field down here. You see how many cars are out. Only 40 cars will remain in the race here. Green flag in the air. Mark Cavagnaro to a great start. So Keon Eddington's hopes of making the next round are immediately dashed here. So far we know one guy that will be going home without a championship out of all the 16. Donald Trump dropped a bit in points the last race, trying to gain some momentum yet again. A good run for him can make him move up in points and advance to the next round. Really, anybody that is running up front are looking forward to getting themselves in the next round of the chase here. Parker Brown very desperate. If he wins a race, he can automatically advance no matter the circumstance. But right now, Ben Gerhardt, your current race leader right now. Logan Brown and the inside of Donald Trump for position here. 3 wide. He's going to try and get around the 20 here of Mark Avagadaro for the second position here. There's the back of the pack, JT Bryant, who suffered damage. And that is going to run so far in the back, I think his chances might be over unless a big wreck happens in front. Jesse Turner running in the back. And there's a crash there. That might have just proven it otherwise. It's the big one here. Oh my gosh, there goes the 22. Annabelle Baldwin upside down. Lands on her wheels. Jesse Turner gets a piece of it. They're still wrecking. Dylan Schwalmrich's destroyed. Regan Smith's involved. I think a lot of the chasers have just crashed right just there. Oh my goodness. A turn of events. Tim Smith's got a lot of damage to his car. But it looks like the big one has struck here at Daytona. Ben Gerhardt leads as we'll take a look at the replay. Wow. We see what happened there. Rancho went down the apron there. And that really just caused the biggest wreck we've seen in this race so far. Raymond Fisher coming in here in the chase. Megan Evans, there's only a Baldwin gets clipped there. Matt Dixon, Zach Buchanan, they all pile into each other. And Richard Johnson does a good job avoiding it, looks like. And there's the 22. The 22 hits the 1 and basically flips over. Jesse Turner hits the 22 as it goes. There's Dylan Schwallenberg here. We're going to focus on this wreck here. And wow. No path to go for Chuck Petty. Dylan Schwallenberg's destroyed. Look at Regan Smith getting slammed hard by the 14. 43 game lifted off the ground there. But that really took out a lot of promising contenders here. Anvil's car is destroyed in this wreck. Schwalmrich's destroyed. A lot of drivers in the chase that are very desperate are going to be clenching their teeth here at the points coming after this one. Because a lot of them are going to be knocked out of this race afterwards. We're going to focus here on Dylan Schwalmberg's view of the wreck. They all tried to avoid it in just a second swept wave here. Sam got on the back of Regan Smith and it really took out. That's really just a more up to speed view of this accident here. And that really actually boosted JT's chances of making this round here with several of them out. 1 to go signal yet again. Ben Gerhardt will lead the field down. 27 cars remain on the lead lap and in the race. Jesse Turner is out of this one. So is JT Bryant. I think he might have had some problems in pit lane. That's why he's out. Regan Smith is out of this race, as well as Dylan Schwallenberg and Annabelle Baldwin. Lots of drivers taken out. I think more than 4 chasers are out of this race early on at the halfway point here at Daytona. Logan Brown peeking underneath the inside. Gerhardt puts the block on him. Logan Brown has been extremely close to winning. He won Mexico City, the road course race there. And that's how he got into the chase here. The 50 car looking strong so far in this chase right now. With the amount of cars out that are in the chase, he can actually make it in. Oh man, the 20 tried to look underneath Logan there, and it did not work for Logan's favor there. He's not able to place the block. And there you see the 20 going to the high side there. Mark Avagnaro trying to get some draft on the 44 here. But with the 78 coming fourth. NASCAR fan 14-18 in the 78. Showed some strength at Sonoma. Couldn't quite get the job done. There you see 2 other chasers. Richard Johnson avoided that big one there. He is up here now. There's Parker Brown, a driver desperately needing to win this race or just finishing well overall. A good finish can earn him a spot into the next round here for the 13 team. Germain Racing has been looking for some strength. They've shown it, but so far this chase hasn't been to their favor. Richard Johnson now peeking to the inside here for second position here. Looks like he may be able to clear the 13 here. Yes, he will. Richard Johnson to P2. And looking for the race lead, Ben Gerhardt placed the block on him. I don't think that's really what they wanted to see. Johnson wanted to see that. Gerhardt is leading the points, I believe. Very high up in points, I believe. I'm not quite sure, actually. I kind of forget the standings. I tend to forget, that is, after Sonoma. But, I mean, Gerhardt's in a pretty solid spot to where he is right now. Getting a push from the 13 there. This hindsight run could help, but Richard Johnson has the inside line to take advantage. There is Michael Cavagnaro in the 18 as they come out of turn number 4. Several rows deep, they're 2 wide. Michael Cavagnaro now in the sucker hole here at Daytona, with DJ Curtis now challenging the 18 on the inside line with Alonso helping him. The chasers in this pack are Ben Gerhardt, Richard Johnson, Parker Brown. They also see is Donald Trump as well. So really only 4 chasers or actually make that 5. 5 chasers are still in this pack here. Everybody else, there you see Megan Evans. She suffered damage in that big one with Chuck Petty. Chuck Petty's chances may be over at this rate. There's Ramian Fisher. There is also Caitlin Doherty, as well as O'Neal Baldwin. Ben Gerhardt currently leading now. That 44 car still a very hard driver to pass here at Daytona here. Ever since he's gotten that lead, there's been nobody that's denied him so far. We have 11 laps to go here at Daytona. We have reached the closing stage of this race. He is still blocking the 20 here. Spectacular driving by Ben Gerhardt. Not satisfied by the crowd. I believe the crowd wants to see some actual passing for the lead here. But Gerhardt just having a very strong car. Richard Petty Motorsports doing a fantastic job to the 44 machine, but lap traffic can play a role here. Will Goss stuck on the high line, holds up the outside line. Not what they wanted to happen. Now DJ Curtis now looks underneath Richard Johnson for a position here. But that's led to a 4-car breakaway here. Logan Brown now looking at the inside of the 20 for second position here. They'll be coming towards more lap traffic in just a bit. They'll be catching O'Neal Baldwin in the number 5. Baldwin running in 26 here, mid-pack position for the 5 car here. That might be enough here with the 43 and the others below him in points suffering some issues. But there you see there, DJ Curtis leads the second pack here with Mark Sebeka, Michael Cavagnaro, Alan Cavagnaro, someone quadruple 8, and Richard Johnson themselves. They'll be coming towards more lap traffic. O'Neal Baldwin holds up the 20 this time. The 20 now is going to lose that pack. Now it's maybe a possible 2-car breakaway because the 95 also got held up big time. This is everybody else. A little bit of contact there between Kelly O'Donoghue and the 42 of Kyle Keith there. That was a bit feisty there. There you see the second pack now trying to get around O'Neal Baldwin. DJ Curtis and Donald Trump are both getting held up now. But with that, the 71 can catch the 20 at this point. The 20 is a straggler by himself right now. He's a sitting duck. But focusing on the leaders here with 8 laps to go here, soon to be 7. Ben Gerhardt, the dominating car of the day. Logan Brown running in second. Brown looking for win number 2. Gerhardt looking for multiple wins this season. He's had more than one. I believe he's gotten 3 now at this point. But, count me if I'm wrong. But still, Gerhardt having a very strong season and a very strong chase appearance right now. Tim Smith comes into the play here, but they both move out of the way really quickly, but the 95 had faster reflexes there. Alonso might have a chance at catching the top two. It's still a two-car battle here. Logan Brown lost a little bit of time there due to the lap traffic. But Ben Gerhardt still remains as firm as ever. That 44 car is going to do whatever it takes to win this race no matter where he is in points. He's going to prevent competition from lurking here to be possible threats later on in the chase. Logan Brown now looking down the inside of the 44. He's going to be the first challenger, I believe, of Gerhardt himself. That 44 car's been a dominating force right now. Logan Brown looking on the inside for the race lead here with 6 laps to go, but soon turn that to 5. The 50 now up to P1, but they're still side by side. The 95 now has a shot at this, so don't count out that third place car just yet, because we still have 5 laps to go. I was right, it was 5 to go. But you see a little bit of a battle here between Mark Sebeka and Alan Cavagnaro here in the closing stages of this race. That 11 car, the FedEx Freight car, has been kind of pretty quiet. They've avoided all the trouble, and now they're running in the top 10. And actually make that a top 5, but here comes the 20 on the outside. Wow, look at the momentum they all gain with pushing. That 71 car, there's something wrong with Mark Sebeka's car. The 71 car slowing. Oh man, Richard Johnson almost wrecked him there. That 71 car has experienced some problems. He may be out of gas. The 71 car may be running out of gas. So possible fuel strategy could be a role here. Could drivers run out of fuel, or could that have been a possible mechanical failure on the 71 machine? Tough break for Mark Sebeka in the 71. As it looks like everybody else still settles down. It's now still a 3-car battle here with 3 laps to go here at Daytona. Looks like that gap isn't going to get any closer for this second pack here. They're too busy battling. I don't think they'll be able to catch them in time. I don't think, no, they definitely won't. Ben Gerhardt versus Alonso and Logan Brown. All for position here. The top 3 have checked out from the rest, but this could still play a role. Lap traffic there. Logan, oh, they all moved high immediately. So great reflexes by the top 3 there. They knew where the 41 would go, and nothing has really changed in between them. With 2 laps to go here at Daytona, Ben Gerhardt remains in the race lead. The Hot Wheels machine on a tear. Looks like nobody else. There's Mark Sebeka coming down pit lane, but nobody else is gonna play a role for the 44 right now. And here comes Logan Brown, trying to challenge the 95. The 95 still having the momentum here. Gerhardt remains unchallenged so far. It's going to be the white flag here at Daytona. 1 more lap to go for Ben Gerhardt in the 44 machine. They're pretty high up in points coming into this race. At least I believe at this point, if they win, they don't really have to worry much because they're already been locked in the second round. And it looks like the 95 is going to be holding that 50 back here. And it looks like he will. The 50 looking on the inside again. They know they can't catch that 44 any longer here. Ben Gerhardt's car is just so strong. Can you believe Ben Gerhardt, one of the more rising stars here in the Doublemint Cup Series? He's going to come into the tribal. He's going to win here at Daytona here. A chaser will win again. What a job there by Alonso running in second. Looks like their cars weren't strong enough there. That 44 car just simply dominated the race. As everybody else still crosses the line here. Bit of more battling, but looks like everybody else is going to be battling. There's actually a battle here. Tim Smith Megan Evans and canceling here, but actually no, it's not. Actually no, that still is a pretty well fought battle there. Though Tim Smith is 24th somehow, but huh. Let's see, literally just crossed the line a lap down. Actually, yeah, he was a lap down, so it was an interesting battle between 16th and 17th there. Megan Evans got the spot there. But Ben Gerhardt has just been on a tear so far this season. That 44 team has shown so much potential and strength here, and they've shown it today here at Daytona here. Congratulations, Ben Gerhardt there. Here's first through 28th here. 27 cars remained in the race here, not on the lead lap, because that's 19 cars that remained on the lead lap, but 27 remained in the race. And here are the rest of the results here after that big wreck that took out more than half the field. It really changed the outcome for a lot of the chasers coming in here. But congratulations to Ben Gerhardt on his victory here at Daytona. The moment of truth will happen here in these upcoming standings here for the chasers to determine who will be eliminated and who will move on.